Germany, where a father is appealing to authorities to relaunch the investigation into his son's death. Almost a year ago, Marcus Hempel died following a fight involving 4 refugees. On this CCTV footage, Marcus in black and his friend are shown with the group. It was later judged to have been self-defense on the part of the migrants. But his father claims security camera video shows a different scenario. Peter Oliver spoke to him.
Carson Hempel's son Marcus was killed last year here in Wittenberg after an altercation with migrants. When he's spoken out about his grievances at demonstrations, he's found himself labelled a Nazi.
Von den Leuten, die hier so lautstark aktiv sind, mir nicht glauben.
As I came forward on stage, I politely asked the audience to show a little respect so I could tell the story of my son. Right in front of me, there was a group of asylum seekers with a coordinator who was showing them how to hold posters up properly and what slogans to shout. Imagine how I felt as a father when you see Syrian asylum seekers who came from the same country as the person who killed my son, and they called me a Nazi. It was insane. They leave off government money that comes from my taxes every month to pay for people like that.
His son has also been painted as a white nationalist by some media outlets.
In Germany, people are labeled left or right. This is the biggest mistake there is. The overwhelming majority of people are centrist in their political ideals. They're not members of any party. All they want is their voice to be heard. Obviously, it is our right to demonstrate peacefully on the street. I criticize equally the people who do Hitler salads or follow other insane agendas at public events. It simply doesn't belong here.
Carson has big problems with the discrepancies in the versions of events. Prosecutors ultimately decided that the Syrian man acted in self-defense.
I believe the way the story was presented was planned from the beginning. Imagine that in a city with so many tourists, suddenly news comes out that a young German has been killed by 4 Syrian asylum seekers. From my point of view, they wanted to keep it quiet.
The incident was caught in quite explicit detail on CCTV, and Mr. Hempel insists that this shows a different scene than the one portrayed in legal documents.
Here, take a look here. At this point, my son has already been knocked out. Is that self-defense? Is that self-defense? The police talk about multiple hits, but the state prosecutor says there was only a single hit. It doesn't match. Either the state prosecutors in Germany can't count, or they are lying. And assuming that they all have a higher education, I would say that they are lying.
On the 29th of September, a memorial service will be held to mark the 1-year anniversary. But the Hempel family insist that they have not received justice for the killing of their son.